Hi guys, my name is Stephanie and welcome back to the Fitness Mission. Today we're going to be doing a Tabata class. Now, all the exercises are going to be 20 seconds on with intensive power and cardio with a 10-second rest between them. Traditional Tabata uses the same exercise 8 times in a row. However, I think the variety is the spice of life. So we're going to actually have alternating exercises. Exercise A will go on for 20 seconds with a 10-second break, followed by exercise B, 20 seconds with a 10-second break. And we'll alternate between the two, still completing a set of 8, which is your traditional Tabata. We're going to do 7 total Tabatas in this class, giving you a chance to get in an awesome workout in a short amount of time. What you need is a set of weights, a mat, and some sneakers. You may want to grab a water and a sweat towel too because we're planning on sweating. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So we definitely want to warm up. So go ahead and start out by just either marching it out right here or lightly jogging it in place. You can take it to some side hops, side to side, shaking out anything that feels loose. All right, give me some hamstrings right here. Little hamstrings up, loosen up the back. All right, give me some knees to the front. Pull it up, one at a time. Pull them up. Get it up. Jacks right here. Jack it up. Now, if you need that low intensity jack, right here is good. Keep it going. Give me some squats. Sitting it down, bring it up. Knees not over the toes. Chest stays forward. Back to that little jog. Again, you can be kind of that side to side, loosening up anything that feels tight. You can take it up right here, or you can be at that march. All right, hamstring curls. Loosen them. Now, you can stay here or take it up for full butt kicks. Almost there. Another set of jacks. Again, high or low impact. You make the decision. Here's your low. And squat it out. All right, alternating little kicks forward. So we're gonna step, kick it forward, tapping it back. Step, kick forward. Now you can keep this low as long as you feel that little hamstring stretch. Step, kick it forward. Right there. Oh, it feels good. Four more here. Here's 4. All right, side lunges. So we're going side to side. Right here, side to side. Now you can tap it down, tapping it down, chest stays forward as you're tapping these. Good, feel that nice stretch, double it up for 2. 2 and 2, chest forward. 2 and 2. Now give me some windmills. Feet are apart, looking up towards the ceiling, and switch it. Reach, reach. Good. Back to that squat. Squat, up. 4 more. Alternating lunges forward. Knee not over the toe, stepping it out. A good proper warm-up, super important. And you're already getting your heart rate up, so we're already burning a lot of calories. All right, hold it down right here and give me 8 singles. 8, 7, 'All right, now pelvic tilt in and out. Hip flexor and calf. I do this one all the time. Just such a nice way to loosen everything up. Good. Now kick it through, weight on the bent knee. Feel that stretch. Toe down. Good, now step it back, back lunges. Right here, knees not over the toes. All right, we're gonna hold it out on the other leg and give me 8. Good, pelvic tilt. Tuck it under, press it back to the toe. Tuck it under, press it back. Good, kick this back leg through. Weight on the bent knee. Put that toe down. All right, now you can go back to that march, or I want high knees up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hamstring curls or butt kicks. So you can be here or full butt kicks. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower high impact jacks. 5. Last set of squats. Knees not over the toes. Good, hopefully you're feeling nice and loose and ready to work out. So grab a sip of water. I'm gonna go over what our first Tabata is. So our first one is plank jacks. Now you're out right here in a plank, and then out and in. Now if that's too intense, you can take it and step them out instead, or take it with a knee and do a knee tap out. Everybody's got their own level. Our second one is plank rows. So you've got your weight, you're up in a plank, rowing up. Flat back, right there, and that can be done on the knees. So let's go ahead, get ready. I'm gonna start that timer. We've got 10 seconds before we're about to start with those plank jacks. Get ready, and begin. Flat backs, no butts up, no butts down. Remember, Tabata is all about power. You can do anything for 20 seconds. Almost there. Relax it, good. All right, grabbing those weights. We're gonna do that plank where we row up with the plank. Flat back and begin. 20 seconds. Row it. Again, you can do this on your knees right here. Row. Hang in there. And relax it. Set those aside. Get ready for our next set of those plank jacks. Got 3 seconds to relax. Here we go, and begin. Flat back. Remember, your level 1 is tap outs. And relax it. You have 10 seconds to catch that breath. Get your weights ready so we can go into those rows. Almost there. And begin. Rowing it up. Remember, you can do this on your knees. Doing great. Flat backs. Core is engaged the whole time. Nice job. Set those weights aside. Got that break. 5 seconds, we go back into those plank jacks. You got this. And begin. Keep that neck in line with the spine. And relax it. Good job, grabbing those weights, getting ready to row. Almost there. And begin. Make sure you keep breathing. Rowing it up. Almost there. Nice job. Setting those weights down. Get ready to pop it up for that next set of plank jacks. Almost there, and begin. Get through, we got this, come on, 5 seconds. And relax it. Grabbing those weights, getting ready to row it up. And begin. This is your last one before we get that water break. The beautiful thing about Tabata is 20 seconds. It's so short, even when it's tough. You only gotta go 20 seconds. Nice job. All right, grab that water. We have a 30-second break. I'm gonna go over what our next set of 2 Tabatas are, alternating between A and B. We have our skaters. Your level 1 is right here. Your level 2, popping it out. Then, we're gonna do a row and a fly. Now the flies can be 1 arm or 2, but get ready and begin. Here we go. Skaters. Remember, here's your level 1. Level 2, and then level 3, you're really pushing it. Keep that chest forward. Almost there. Nice job, grab your weights. You don't get a lot of break with Tabata. It's quick, it's fast. Row, fly. All right, and begin. Row, fly. And again, you can do 1 arm at a time. Row, single arm. Row, single arm. If the fly is too hard, just keep it right here at the row. Nice job. Set those weights down. Get ready for our next set of skaters. Any level that you want them. Here we go. And begin. Chest stays forward. Don't be looking down like this. That's bad for your back. Keep it up. Nice job. All right, row and fly. So it's a row and then a fly. Get ready, begin. Row, fly. You're doing great. Row, fly. Nice job, set those down. Get ready for our skaters. Let's do it. And begin. Keep pushing it. 5 seconds, not even. Nice job. Grab your weights. Make sure when you're picking up your weights, squatting down, not bending over, not hurting that back. Got 3 seconds to relax. Row and fly. Row, fly. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Your head should be looking at the floor. Set those weights down. We got another set of skaters. Let's do this. Shake it out. Almost there. And begin. Nice job. Grab those weights. And begin. Row, fly. Row, fly. Good. Row, fly. Hang in there. Should feel a lower back workout too. Nice job. You got 30 seconds to break. If you need more than that, pause it. All right, our next one, we're crisscross squatting. Crisscross, crisscross, squat it down. If you don't like that, just stay right here. The next one, we got a witch's brew. You can do 2 hands, 2 weights or 1. I'm gonna just do 1. We're stirring the brew. All right, get ready for those crisscross squats. Beginning now. Crisscross, crisscross, squat. Quick feet. Crisscross, crisscross, squat. Again, low impact, just do the squats. Right here. Nice job. All right, grab that weight. Like I said, I'm just using 1. You can do 2 hands if you want to. All right, get ready. Knees are not over the toes. Here we go. Core is engaged. Circle that brew. All right, now I want you to slow it down. Slow. Slow. Speed it up. Set that weight down. All right, get ready for those crisscross squats. Crisscross, crisscross, squat. Here we go. 20 seconds. Almost there. Nice job. Grab your weight. This time we're going to go around the opposite direction. So whichever way you were going last time, try going the other way this time. You got that brew and begin. Witch's cauldron right here. Keep those shoulders up high. Core is engaged. Now I want you to slow it down. Slow. Slow. Speed it up. Nice job. All right, crisscross, crisscross squat. Ready, and begin.
I told you I'm not yours anymore. No,
Great job. All right, grabbing your weight. Remember, if you really want to challenge yourself, do 2 weights. It's hard. All right, we're going back in that regular direction we started. Scooping it around and begin. Here we go. Witch's brew, core is tight. Try to do them quick. Quick circles. Keep the core tight. Make it a little slower. Good job. Set that weight down. Crisscross, crisscross squat. Got a couple seconds to relax. Get ready. And begin. Good job. Grab that weight. Last one before water. Get ready to circle it around the other way. Here we go. Core is tight. All right. Go ahead and go quick. Quicker rounds. Now slow it down. Really slow it down. Good job. All right. You're through that next one. Grab water. Pause it if you need more break. All right, our next one, we're doing a shuffle squat. Your level 1, you're just right here. Side, side. Level 2, we're taking it, pushing it over side to side. Our next one is tricep kickbacks. Weights go up overhead. You can do one weight or two. Elbows are in. I'm gonna call out stuff to make it fun. So get ready for that moving squat. Let's do it. Push it. Side to side, chest stays forward. Don't bend over. Knees not over the toes. These ones are hard, but it's only 20 seconds. Nice job. Grab your weights. One or two. Going up over the head. Elbows are tight by the ears. Feet are shoulder width apart. And begin. Up and down right here. Core is tight. Don't swing the upper body. Keep it tight. Now take it down for two. Slow it down. Slow it up. Slow it down. Slow it up. Nice job. Set those weights down. All right, back to that shuffle squat, or if you're in level 1, you're just right here. All right, let's do it, and begin. Get some power. If you're not feeling a workout, pop it up. That's your, I guess, level 3. Let's stay here at a 2. Hang in there. Nice job. Grab those weights, tricep kickbacks. Up overhead, ears in, arms by the ears, and begin. All right, down for 3, up for 1. Down, 2, 3, lift it up. Lift it up. Up. Single it out until we're done. Nice job. Set those weights down. Got that shuffle squat. Get ready for it. And begin. Nice job. Grab those weights. Overhead. Kicking it back. Tight core. Begin. Down 1, up 3. Down. Slow on the up. Down. Slow on the up. Singles. Almost there. Nice job. Set those weights down. Last set of these lunges, or squats. I don't know why I keep calling them that on here. Go ahead. Side, side. Remember, level 1, you don't do the jump. You just stay here. Good job. Last triceps. And begin. You should definitely check out my total body workout. It's continuous flow, so it's a great way to just get in a lot of workout in a short amount of time. All right, down 2. And relax it. Good job. All right, we got 30 seconds break. If you need more time, pause the video. All right, our next one, we're moving plank with a push-up. We're right here. We're moving it across and then doing a push-up, and that can be done on your knees too. And our next one, we're going up and we're coming up right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg as a V up. All right, here comes that moving plank. Go ahead. Move it over. Give me that push up. Move it all the way back. Push up. Again, you can do these on your knees. You can take it right here. Push up. Nice job. Getting ready to take it down. Right leg, left leg. Now it's a V up. Right leg, left leg. We're not just lifting, so here, boom. Look at the V. Up. It's got lots of momentum. No, this is too hard. You can just do a leg right here. All right, as a crunch. But this isn't a crunch, this is an intensive single leg V up. Next time I'm gonna make you do the double leg V up. All right, here we go. Flat back, walk it across, push up, and begin.
I'll stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me. Stuck in my head when lights go off. You're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft. Not looking for no.
Nice job. All right, right leg, left leg. Again, momentum. Lifting it up. The other leg is bent. Get ready. Again, lift. Other leg, lift. Kick it up. Oh, you feel the burn. If these are too challenging, like I said, just doing a crunch with a leg lift. Nice job. Move it over. Moving plank with a push-up. And begin. Great job. All right, next set. Right leg, left leg. We got this. These are tough. Here we go. Begin. Right leg, left leg. Again, your other option, right here, just kicking up the leg and crunching. Here's your other option. If not, it's those V-ups. Nice job, flip it over. Walk it over, push up. And begin. Of course, those push-ups can be done on the knees. Good job. Right leg, left leg, V up. Nice job. All right, catch your breath. 30 seconds, pause it if you need to. Our next one, we're doing a football run. Right here, and I'm gonna call out, dropping down when I say drop. All right, the next one, we're doing a front raise with rotation. So, you're bringing it up, rotate, and down. If you wanna do two arms, you can. That's your option. Get ready for that football run. And begin. When I say drop, drop. Here we go. Drop. 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 Nice job. Grab your weights. Front row with a twist. Throw it up, twist, and down. If you like this one, you should check out my shoulders workout that I posted. It's really good. Remember, the more of these that you watch and the more you share, the better chance we have at getting to the point where we earn ads. Then all the money goes to Active for Good. So it's like a charity that just keeps cycling itself. All right, get ready for that football run. Drop when I say drop. 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 Take it in and out. Drop. 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 Great job. Grab your weights. Lift and row. There we go. Good job. All right, get ready to drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. All right, come on, we gotta have some fun. Get ready for that football run and begin. Drop. Drop. In and out. Drop. Good job, grab those weights. Lifting up and twist, front row. Front lateral raise would be the true technical term. Good job. Ready for those football runs. Quick feet. And begin, 20 seconds. To the side, to the side, to the side, to the side. Drop, side, side. Drop. Nice job, grab those weights. Lift up, single arm, twist. All right, good job. 30-second break. This is our last Tabata, and then we'll stretch it out. All right, we're gonna go ahead. Pull a knee, and then do a kick. Now you can kick them in the knees, or you can kick them up, or if you don't like to kick at all, you got tight hands, just alternate knees. The other exercise, we're doing high-low punches. You're level 1, you're right here. Level 2, high-low. Staying on the same arm each time. All right, get ready. Pulling that left knee, right kick. Left knee, right kick. Bam. Get under it. You want to use the heel and get under it. I just posted cardio kickboxing. It blasts so many calories. Plus we did abs at the end. You got to check out that video. Remember, the more times you do it, the better you get at it. The more flexible you get. Get ready for the high-low punches with the right arm. Light plie squat. Here we go. High-low. Quick arms. Now, if you don't think this is a workout, take it up like this. Any level you want. Quick arms, up and down. Nice job. All right, this time it's the opposite. We got the right knee, left foot kicking out. Right knee, left foot kicking out. And Your kids will think you're so cool when you're doing this. My boys love it. They think I'm a ninja. All right, this time we have our left arm light right there. High, lows, fast with intensity. And begin. High, low. Quick, quick, quick. Now if you want to, you can add that hop. Good job. All right, we're back to the original. Left leg pull, right leg kick. Remember, you don't like that? Just do your knees. That's good. Here we go. You can kick them low. Nice job. Right arm, high, low punch. Leg squat, core is engaged. And add the hop if you want it. Catch that breath. Here we go. Quick in, quick out. Here's the hop. Fast arms, especially if you're not doing the hop. Keep it quick. Great job. All right, here's our last set of kicks. This time, right knee, left leg. And again, you can bring it here or just do the knees. Again, we're almost through this workout, guys. Tabata is meant to be intense, so give yourselves a pat on the back that you're doing this workout. All right, last one. High-low on the left, then we will stretch it out. Get it out of here. And begin. Quick arms. Again, you can do here. Or fast without the hop. And that is it. Do not sit down. You guys did awesome. I hope you're sweating as much as I am. Grab some water, but do not sit down. We gotta cool down. All right. Oh, you did awesome. Whew. All right, go ahead and step and touch it out. And we're gonna breathe it up, and shake it out. Breathe it up, and shake it out. Breathe it up, and shake it out. Up, shake it out. Good, step and touch. Pulling one arm across, not pulling on the elbow. Start letting that heart rate come down. Take the elbow back.
So divine is the feeling that I find, like a sweet mountain.
All right, other arm across, not pulling on the elbow.
Of my mind. I said, darling, you are all I
and take it back.
Darling, you give me everything
Good.
and more.
All right, stretching out the lower back to keep the head above the heart. Second it up. When we did those V-ups, you probably felt a lot of lower back. That's because you use a lot of hip flexor right here and a lot of your lower back right there when you're doing a V-up. So if it feels a little bit sore, it's probably just because you're not used to working it as much. But actually, that's really important for posture to be working right here, not just the abdominals. That's why we say core workout. All right, over to the side. Stretching it through. All right, take it over to one side right here. Head above the heart. Nice stretch. Lift up that toe and reach towards it. But again, head above the heart. Stretch it to the other side. Lift up that toe. Reach towards it. Good. All right, stepping it back. Pressing through the heel, open up the chest.
Yeah, girl, you know I miss
Tuck it
you,
under.
baby. You
Lift
know
it
I
up.
miss you.
Right here.
Oh,
Find that
yeah.
balance. Pick a spot that's not
I
moving.
miss you, baby.
Still maintaining that stomach breath.
You know I miss you.
Feel it puff out. Feel it go in. Kick this back leg through.
And I said,
I'm a speech therapist. The number one way people get vocal nodules typically, you see, is they're not breathing properly. So you want to make sure you're not letting that breath pattern get out. Stepping it back, push that heel down, open up the chest. When you're breathing, you should feel expansion and then contraction in. Right there in the stomach. Tuck this hip flexor under, open up the chest.
girl, you know I miss you.
Keeping that weight on the bend, on that knee, bringing it up, finding your solid spot.
Know I miss you, darling. Know I miss you, baby.
Kicking that leg through,
Know I miss you, baby.
and toe down. Good. All right, taking it over to one side, stretch it over. Good. Oh, that feels so nice. Other side. Head over gently, brush it out. Other side, brush it out. Roll the shoulders back. Give me 2 deep breaths in. Breathe it up. And exhale it out. Breathe it up. And exhale it out. All right, you guys did amazing today. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name's Stephanie, and I would love for you to join my team on activeforgood.com. You can go on my YouTube page to find out how to do that, or like the page on Facebook or Instagram. And the idea is that this will become a self-sustaining charity. So make sure you hit subscribe, and let's try to feed the world, okay? So stay fit, stay healthy, and if you wanted a little bit longer of a workout, go and do the plank attack or do some abs or glutes after this one. All right, thank you and have a great day. Bye, guys.